She thought she could stop my grandpa from fishing in his own pond, but she had no idea who she was dealing with. Asterisk, I was sitting on the old wooden dock, watching my grandpa quietly cast his fishing line into the sparkling pond behind our house. Fishing wasn't just a hobby for him. It was his peace, his therapy, his life. Then she arrived, Karen, the self-proclaimed queen of the HOA, your sunglasses on, clipboard in hand, and an expression that could curdle milk. She stormed toward us. This pond is for scenic purposes only, she barked. Fishing is prohibited. Grandpa didn't even look at her. He just adjusted his hat and reeled in a little, the corners of his mouth curling into a smirk. I dug this pond with my own hands 20 years before you even moved. Here, he said calmly. Karen's face turned red.
Ow.
Rules are rules. If you don't leave, I'll call the cops. Grandpa chuckled, that low, dangerous laugh I'd only heard a few times in my life. Then he stood up, looked her straight in the eye, and said, Go ahead, call them. I'll wait right here. 10 minutes later, the police showed up. Karen marched toward them, ready to deliver her complaint. But the officer just smiled at Grandpa, shook his hand, and asked how the fishing was going. Turns out the officer used to fish here as a kid with Grandpa. Karen's jaw dropped. The cop told her there was no HOA jurisdiction over private property, and that she had no authority to stop him. She stumbled away, humiliated. Grandpa sat back down, cast his line again, and said with a wink, Some battles, kid. You win by just staying calm. And wouldn't you know it, that day he caught the biggest bass I'd ever seen.